Hello everyone, good morning, good night, good evening. Thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, I am Lamarr Townsend. I'm a psychic, an energy channeler, a tarot reader, and astrologer. And yes, thank you for listening and watching. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Twitch, Facebook, TikTok, and my Instagram, Lamarr Townsend Tarot. My handle on all those platforms. If you would like a reading, because I am available for readings, my website is lamarrtownsendtarot.com to get a reading from me. All right. So definitely get a reading. I do birth chart readings, psychic tarot readings. I do astrology readings, past life readings, and more. So I don't know if you know exactly what's going on with T.I. and Tiny. I still don't know fully what's going on, but apparently this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only, but apparently T.I. and Tiny have been called out by multiple women, or a lot of women, about sexual misconduct or sexual predatory issues, I guess. Allegedly there have been issues, or there's been talks of people being drugged. I don't know. So, think allegedly it came out that T.I. and Tiny are swingers. So it's a lot going on here. So I figured, let me just very quickly, because I don't want to be on this topic for too long, because I don't know, I'm just really not that interested in it, but a lot of you have been asking me about it. So let's just go ahead and get into it really quickly. So thank you all for being here. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck mini past, or the energy of this space mini past readings. Thank you for opening up the channel so that I can get a good reading on T.I. and Tiny and see what's going on with this situation. Thank you for protecting my energy, my thoughts, my mind, and my emotions. Thank you for protecting the energies, thoughts, minds, and emotions of those watching this video. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck for many past readings. In Jesus' name I pray and thank you. Amen, amen, and amen. Hi everybody, thank you for being here. Hi Mona Nicole Boutique. Let's pull a card. What do the ancestors, the spirit guides, and the like have to say about T.I. and Tiny? Let's get a card. Is this whole situation with T.I. and Tiny true? Ooh. We got this card. Now, I have to be honest. I know this is a major arcana, but because I have not mastered this deck yet, and I'm used to Rider-Waite, not this imagery, and I don't know the major arcanas by numbers yet, I have to look this up, all right? I have to look the number up. So let's look it up together. We're going to go on my MacBook. And luckily it's, it should be touch. Are you serious? My password. Okay, it's going to ask me for my password, so let me just put in my password really quickly. Sorry. I hate when it does that. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Someone says video's freezing. Okay. Oh my god, my password will not take. What the hell? Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I'm trying to put in my password, you guys. I don't know why this computer does this, but it won't take my password. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. It probably is Mercury retrograde. Someone said it's Mercury retrograde. I think so too. Oh my god. Please work. This is the right password. Finally, it worked. I need to get them to look at that. That's like so weird. Okay, how do I get rid of these, all of these notifications that I don't care about? Okay, sorry about that. So let's look at what, so it was XIV, right? It was XVI, because we're looking up what this major arcana is. I don't know what this is. It doesn't, it clearly is nothing good. But I don't know. This could be the Tower. This could be the Death card. I'm not sure. So let's just look it up really quickly. XVI, major arcana. I can zoom in on it, I think. Let's look this up. The Tower. Oops. Okay, seriously, Mercury retrograde, I need you to just kind of chill right now. Like, you're doing a lot. The Tower. They got the Tower. Ooh, child. Y'all done got the Tower, honey. Look. Didn't I tell you it was going to either be the Tower or the Death card? So good to know the Tower is the 16th trump card. Okay. So you guys, they get the Tower. We all know what the Tower means. All right. The Tower, you guys. So either way, it's not good for T.I. and Tiny. They get the Tower card, so there is something about this being their time. All right. It was time for the dams to break through. It was time for the information to come through. This is something, whether this is true or not, this is something that had to happen. This is something that it had to come out. There have been a lot of secrets of some sort. And look at all the people in the water. Like, I've never noticed all the people in the water. And it looks like looks like here, like someone is consoling someone else on this, like right here. I don't know if you can see it really good. But I don't know, there's people here. Let's see how many people there are. There's 2 people consoling one another, so I don't know if that could be someone young, and then a parent is consoling the young person, or it could be 2 people who have been a casualty of this drama somehow, consoling one another. So I don't know, I kind of want to either put that as 2 or 1.5, but I kind of want to go with 1.5. So we'll do 1.5 for that one. But then I see 1, 2, 3, 4 people kind of screaming up for help, at least 4. But then I noticed someone seems to, I don't know if that's a rock right there, if that's a person. Almost looks like they're like dead, or they're washing like right here. Right here. So I don't know, you guys. I want to say at least 4 or 5 people may have some validity of some sort. It's like, once again, even if the stories aren't true, or if there's something off with the stories, it still like breaks open a dam for T.I. and Tiny. So it's like, if there's 4 or 5 people who do have a case, then obviously there's a potential that it could go to court. And then if it goes to court, there's going to be further information that comes out about T.I. and Tiny. You know what I think as well? These could also be maybe 4 or 5 people who are either involved on T.I. and Tiny's part. So maybe there's other people, other celebrities maybe involved that we don't even know about. Because I think there's something about this where, once again, it's not good. This is the Tower, so more information is going to come out usually. The Tower typically also means that, what does it mean usually when we have really bad weather, severe weather issues, like like a thunderstorm or a flood or a tsunami or something like that. It washes everything away, right? And then you have to rebuild from the ground up. That's basically what's going to happen with T.I. and Tiny, to some degree. All right? So they're definitely going to have to build themselves back from the ground up. But I feel like this is karma, too. I feel like this is karma for T.I. and Tiny. I don't know exactly. Something tells me that they've kind of ruined, like, people's lives. If there are victims, it's like they could have ruined these victims' lives in some way. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the full story. Hopefully the full story comes out in this reading, but, like, I didn't look too deep into it. Like, but this isn't good. Whatever it is, it's not good. This is the Tower, period. So I don't know, T.I. and Tiny, you know, I don't know what's true, what's not true, to be honest with you. I always say, you know, especially when there's multiple people, and when I say multiple people, I think there were like, what, like 14, 15 girls or young people who came out. I always say, where there's smoke, there's fire. So, you know, I think I'm going to say here, where there's smoke, there's fire. But I think other people may be involved as well on both parties' ends. Either that could mean there could be more victims, and there could be others who participated on T.I. and Tiny's part. Maybe that's why I see two people holding on to one another. Like, maybe there's another swinger couple out there that also participated. Because I know you guys can't see, but that's two people hugging one another, holding on to one another. So, I don't know, y'all. It's not good for T.I. and Tiny, though. If they have multiple homes, I mean, everything gets washed up. Property, businesses, it all gets washed away. You have to literally rebuild. All right. I kind of want to pull another card. I need some more clarity on that. That's what I was thinking. More people involved, and this opens the floodgates. Yeah, let's get some more clarity on that. Let's get some more clarity on the Tower. Hi, everyone. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like the video. It's two other short people. Where? There may be people who never say anything, though. Like, you know, there could be people under the water, meaning victims who have been silenced. All right. Or people who have been silenced. I don't know. All right, let's get a clarifying card for the Tower. Although this seems to want to stand out too. The Magician. This to me can always mean magic. This can mean karma. Maybe people have been doing magic on T.I. and Tiny. I'm not sure. But this could be an influence of magic. And then I get the High Priest, or what is this called? The Hierophant. I think this is the Hierophant. So typically for me, whether this is the High Priest or the Hierophant, which is the same thing technically, this can be divine masculinity to me, or like a higher authority, someone with authority. This could also be ancestors once again, so there could be some influence of magic. I don't know, but I'm wondering maybe if T.I. and Tiny piss someone off, where they live, or in a certain state, because I don't know why I see a certain state coming after them, like at Atlanta, Georgia. Like there's something where if they made any enemies, they could be coming after them right now. All right. But I don't know why I see like a state like the Atlanta or the state of Kentucky, something like that going after them maybe. I don't know, but I think this may get some traction. Let's go ahead and quickly channel the energies really quickly. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. So the first thing I'm hearing is sex parties. So I do think maybe sex parties were involved, definitely. The location, though, is important here somehow. Meaning whether these sex parties were at a location that was rented, or because remember I saw like multiple properties in the cards. Like maybe there's like maybe they have a property for this or something like that where they have these parties. I don't know, but there's something about location being important. Like, was it at their home? Was it at a certain property for these parties? Like, that's what I'm seeing. I do get, drugs and alcohol. I'm seeing, drinks, blunts, the usual, I guess. But then I am seeing pills. Allegedly, this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. But I am seeing, pills or something like that going into drinks. Like, I see it getting a little sloppy. I see some of these parties getting a little sloppy. And I don't know if these parties are under the guise initially as sex parties. I think it's just like, let's have a party and, let's maybe, drink and do different things. And hey, if it gets to that point, it gets to that point. Like, that's what I'm seeing. So I think more people know more than is let on. But I don't know. It's interesting because I see a party and then I see like an after party, and I'm wondering if it's the after parties when these alleged sex parties happen. Which, by the way, I know I don't like to put opinions into my readings, but this is all disgusting to me. Is no one disgusted by this? I think sex parties are disgusting, but I've never been to a sex party, and I don't plan on going to one ever. So that's just me. But anyway, but if you do it. I don't judge, okay? But that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, I don't know. There's also something with timing. Yeah, you guys think it's disgusting too, right? It's just ew, like germs, especially the COVID, and just ew. No, ma'am. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing, but I'm wondering the time frame because I feel like some of these things could have happened over a certain amount of time. By the way, if you're wondering what happened to my finger, because I know some of you are like, what is going on with his hand? I went in a trash can to grab something, and then I accidentally pressed my hand, I thought was very lightly, but apparently not, on some metal. You know when you open a can and the metal, like, and I cut my finger. So it was really embarrassing too, because when I did it before, my friend Nairman came over, and he just saw my bloody finger, but he was cool about it though, which I was like, thank you for not being weird about my bloody finger, because I don't know why we just went on that topic. I'm sorry, but I just had to explain my finger. So yeah, it's not broken or anything. But anyway, that's what I'm seeing about T.I. and Tiny. It's just, I do think some of these things happen over a period of time, because I don't know why I keep hearing 2016. I hear 2016, so some of these could date back as long as back then, or maybe they've been doing these parties since back then, what's interesting is I wonder if Candy, isn't Candy from Real Housewives and Tiny, weren't they in Escape together? I wonder, like, and didn't Candy say doesn't Candy have a little side to her like this too? I'm wondering what Escape feels about, like, all this information coming out. Or does Escape have information? Do some of the Escape girls have information? I don't know, but either way, it's not looking good for Tiny and T.I. I do think, but I do kind of get the energy that, like, I think Tiny and T.I. are both going to be affected, but for some reason I feel like it's Tiny who's really going to get it the worst. I was just thinking if she was involved. Exactly, two short people. Yes, she went on the sex dungeon tour. I remember that. The sex dungeon tour. That was really weird. I remember that. Wow. Yeah, there's something interesting there with that. We may be onto something there, but I don't know, but whatever they were doing with these parties, they may have to stop now because everything's the lid's been busted open. So it's like, I'm wondering if they got paid for these parties, like if they charge people, like if they made money off these parties too, because I'm seeing something like that. Like maybe it was a potential moneymaker for them, or maybe this is something they were thinking of moving forward, and now it's like, oh well, there goes that. But Ti's, he's smart, so he's gonna try and be eloquent, all right, and use his eloquence and intelligence to win the public back over. So T.I. is going to be affected. It's going to be a stain on both of them, but I see Tiny really getting the brunt of it for some reason. So there must be, maybe there's more, like, I don't know if there's more coming out about her. But she has like a deviant, I hear deviant. So maybe she has a little bit of a deviant side to her. This is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. All right. Everyone has a little deviant side to them, but some, more than others. Okay. This sounds like some 50 Shades of Grey stuff. Right. It wouldn't be good for their spirit and energy vibes mess. Exactly. Hey, Lamarr, thank you for your hard work. Thank you, Children of the Roots. That's what I'm seeing. It's weird, though, because it's like, I hear Hollywood sex cult or something like that. And it's like, I'm wondering if this was like, if they were trying to create their own version. Speaking of 50 Shades of Grey, I'm wondering if they were low-key trying to create their own version of like a Hollywood kind of like sex club or something like that. Because I keep seeing money, and I'm surprised the money card didn't come out. I'm surprised. Sorry, someone was just walking by my window. You know how you have to look at people so they know you can see them. Like I had to have that moment with someone right now, but yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing something about that. Like, T.I. was kind of the mastermind of this, allegedly. Like, because I keep seeing, like, something about a Hollywood sex club. Like, oh, we're going to create our own version. Like, this is for us kind of thing. But, that's what it feels like. It feels like that weird, like Hollywood sex club stuff. That's what it feels like to me. Praying for the kids. Yes, yeah, he's supposed to. Yeah, that's happened to me before. Remember how T.I. got his daughter's virginity tested? Why? I remember that too. That was really weird. Talking about her hymen and everything, that was like really, really weird. Yeah. Tiny does have a deviant side to her, though, allegedly. Like, Tiny, I think... I don't know about T.I. Don't ask me about him, because I don't care. Does anyone find T.I. attractive? Maybe when I was younger, but not so much anymore. But I think allegedly, this is all for entertainment purposes only, I think allegedly Tiny may swing both ways. I think she has, like, somewhat of a deviant side to her. All right? I think I'm going to end there because I've already said too much. So thank you for listening and watching. This has been the Tiny and T.I. reading. So I thank you for listening and watching. Make sure you follow me once again on my TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And if you want a reading, Lamarr Townsend Tarot.com. Not anymore. I used to think he was really good looking, but not anymore. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, you guys, I love you. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for listening and watching. And God bless. Have a good day.